Hey there. Hello to everybody hopping on the live stream and also those of you hopping on after the fact. So we are recording this live at the PGA show in Orlando, Florida, 2026, thousands of exhibitors, tens of thousands of people here. And you are gonna walk through the floor with me. We did this just yesterday and it did so well, I wanna do it again today. I'll show you what we saw today that we didn't see yesterday. And if you want to see the big exhibitors like the Bridgestone that we're right in front of, Titleist is all the way down here, Ping. We'll touch on those today, but that's from the day one live stream. Also, I am curious, I'm streaming this from a different phone. Yesterday, I streamed from my content phone. This is my iPhone 15 Pro. And the image stabilizer should be better, but I think there's something to be said for the way that YouTube compresses the video after a live stream. So some people were saying it's a little shaky, but this should be smoother, and I want you to let me know in the comments if you think it's smooth or not. So we're walking around, we are where the club manufacturers are. We're right at Srixon, and we didn't visit them yesterday, so let's go ahead and do that. We visited PXG, but we can stroll through there. I'll pull up the comments, and if there's anything that you want to see, you let me know. All right. So Srixon, they make great clubs. I've heard great things about their driver, and obviously their irons, but their driver plays really well, the ZXI. This is the LS, which is probably going to help out that slice that you might have. Super lightweight, I can already tell. So good technology in this. Nice, firm, torquey feel here on here, or low torque, I guess you could say. That's kind of all the rage with the Ventus shafts. Their iron's really nice here. So we'll walk around the show floor for a few minutes. And if there is something that you have a question on in new golf technology, I feel like I might know the answer because I've seen so many exhibitors over the last couple days. Really keyed in on the rangefinders and the home simulators. And where am I at? I know exactly where I want to take you, but I don't see the sign. It might be back this way. It is. So there is a new AI technology for your home golf simulator that I tried out and I actually loved. And it told me some things about my golf swing that I wasn't aware of, and it can do it live. But tell me where you're tuning in from. Again, hello from the PGA show in Orlando. My name's John. The channel is called Iron Sharpen Irons Golf. We're on the journey to 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there. We're about 50 away. So if you're watching this and you want to do, your good deed for the day, just hit subscribe. Would love that. Here's Callaway. We checked them out yesterday. That's on yesterday's stream that I did. But I want to show the display that Callaway has because it's always really nice. This is their quantum driver. They always build something really cool like that. And here's the tech in the Callaway. Okay, so they've got three different faces. The outside is titanium. This polymer is the middle layer. It kind of fuses these two together, and then it's got carbon fiber on the back. So their differentiator is they say this polymer here is not epoxy. Epoxy is like a glue. It can get brittle. It can break away, right? This polymer is better. Oh, somebody made a putt. Yeah, probably for money. Oh, they did it on camera. Oh, look who it is. Chazzy is here. Chazzy is here. He just won some money. If you don't know who Chaz is, he made himself massively known on the Internet Invitational. Played some amazing, amazing golf. Oh, and they're filming. They're filming. They said it was awesome. I don't know what it was. We missed out on a moment here. Back to the stream. So I was saying that polymer, right, it doesn't break like an epoxy does. So they say they can make their face thinner and get a little bit more of that trampoline effect. So I'm going to take you to the AI technology that I discovered earlier. Oh, I saw a comment and then it disappeared. Great. It's like it's got to come in fast and I got to see it quick. So copy and paste it. Let me actually see if I can pull it back up. Hold on. I can't. Let's see here. All messages are visible. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I can come back. Hi, Steve from Manchester. Anything new in force plate technology? You know what, Steve, I did see it. I don't know if it's new. I'm not way into force plates, but I have seen some displays and some exhibitors on that for sure. That's a big thing out here. And I wish I was, way more into that. But yes, to answer your question, um, but I don't know exactly what's new. I can tell you it's not related to your question at all, but I've seen like 5 million companies all with lithium batteries. I know that's not related, but it's like it seems like everybody's making a lithium battery. However, I don't think everybody's making force plate technology. So there's probably only a few manufacturers. And if we can come across one while we're there, Steve, I'll check it out for you. This is the AI technology that I was talking about, though. So this is Unicore. Okay, they are a brand. Maybe you know who they are. They're emerging. They're big in Korea. They've come over to the U.S. They've had a display here for several years now. They have integrated AI into their home swing simulators, and her name is Amy, A-I-M-Y, Amy. Cute, right? So what Amy does is it's going to give you immediate feedback on your golf swing. So if you can see this swing there on the screen, so Amy's going to read all of these metrics, and she's going to give you immediate feedback on what you're doing on your golf swing. And we're going to see if we can get somebody on here to do a swing. But it's really cool. Like, I know what I struggle with, and Amy nailed it. I did one swing. She said, rotate your shoulders. And I said, really? And I rotated my shoulders, and then I've been working really hard on early extension. And I talked to her, and she said that I don't early extend anymore, which is kind of wild. So that was cool. But we need to get a swing here. Somebody, oh, okay, we got somebody. All right, just hang on. There it comes. Amy wants to know what your name is, so she's talking right now. He's just going to swing. So she's analyzing the swing. You get a shot score. This guy's shot score is a 79. And then she's going to say what he needs to work on. So reverse spine angle. So reverse, so leaning towards the ball. So you can see that diagram with the red on there. So he's going to swing again and work on his reverse spine angle. So this is basically like you don't need a coach. You have somebody or something that will immediately tell you what's wrong with your swing. Like this poor guy here, we don't know who he is, but if you see the top right, it says shot quality, hook, and short distance. So he topped that one. He's going to hit one more, though. It said width of stance was too wide on that shot. Now he hit another one. Oh, it may not have registered that one. So it's got a side-by-side comparison here on the right. And this comes with your Unicore. Now, they have different levels. I think their cheapest one starts at $1,500. I don't know if this is integrated in the $1,500 home simulator. But we'll see if we can get one more in from this guy. I just thought it was really cool tech. This is live, so it's not like I can actually, set this up perfectly and seamlessly. Oh, he had a good one there. So we'll get a score, and we'll get feedback. And you can ask it questions. Score 79, hit it with a little fade, and then said his stance is too wide. So kind of cool. Did I see my viewer from Zambia on there? Is that what I just saw? It just faded away. Yep. Hey, thank you, Zambia. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I'm sure it's probably difficult for you to get all the way to Florida, but this is the home of golf. There is no question about that this time of year. It's every golf brand on the planet except for Callaway, or not Callaway, excuse me, TaylorMade. I don't see TaylorMade here. Callaway is here. Not TaylorMade, but every golf manufacturer, and a lot of small brands too. So, right, we have some signage folks here. I'll come over to the PuttView booth, which I learned about them today. So PuttView, you'll know what I'm talking about if you're familiar with their putting greens that you can set up indoors that have projectors on it. And I'm going to say it before I get super close to the booth, but this technology, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. And they want subscriptions, and they want your money up front to build things like this. This one costs 60 grand, and then they want money every year to keep you subscribed. It's pretty brutal. But the PuttView folks, while again really cool, they're coming out with a new app sometime in the middle of the year, and they said the app will help you read greens, and it's completely free. I find it hard to believe, but I did try it, and I filmed it, and I'm going to make a video on it, and I'll post that. So subscribe if you want to see that. But these projections are wild, and obviously it gives you the opportunity to really hone in reads and breaks on greens. You can track your ball. Here's Hendrik. Hendrik was helping me out earlier. We're live on YouTube. All right, Hendrik, I'm going to do a live interview. It's okay. Yeah, you did a great job. Okay, so tell me about the free app that we were discussing earlier. It's coming out sometime in June, completely free. It's going to read the green?
It's going to be completely free as a base version. You can go around any green in the world, scan your hole, scan your ball location, and you get a preview on the intended starting line, so your ideal line, and see how the ball is going to roll and actually take the break into the hole.
Yeah, Hendrik, perfect. And then your home sim, I saw that over here. Actually, let's walk, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
let's go check out the home sim, which is something I would love. It's a 6x10 footprint, so 60 square feet. Starts at $12,000, I believe, which is, I think for what you're getting, okay, I would spend 12 grand if I had the space and I had the money to do it. But this is the one that everybody's using to bring home, yeah?
Absolutely. It's our smallest solution and perfect for your home setup. Put it up in the living room and improve your putting just while watching the tour online, right?
Yeah, and where are you guys? I mean, everybody wants one of your products, don't they? Like, where are they going as far as like, I know a big thing in golf is like the membership places, right? I spend, $200 or $300 a month. Yeah. Are they going in there, or what's the application these days where you're finding your product being wanted?
So there's various of applications. So we have large indoor studios with a membership system. We have private clients. We have large academies. So think of TPC Sawgrass. And we have plenty of indoor facilities. So we can cover everything, like from the very performance-driven facilities up to the social environment, just playing games.
Yeah. Thanks, Hendrik. Good to see you, man.
You're welcome.
All right, that's PuttView. Okay, I got to see where I'm at here. I don't think you guys want to see Skechers golf. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to see a little Matt Kuchar action and Tony Romo. Here's a cool brand. I saw them the other day. Avgar is their name. Would you buy a golf bag that looks like this? So it's a cool storage unit, right? It's kind of like you can store everything and anything in there that you want. Okay, I see a keg here, so that's cool. So non-traditional golf bags. Different, right? Generating some buzz. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. And so let's stay kind of on the outside here. And if I can take you to the right spot, I'll show you the $200 home rangefinder. Or excuse me, not rangefinder. The $200 home launch monitor. There we go. Forgot the word for a minute. Ben Hogan here, Ram here. McGregor is here, based in Vegas. That's where I'm based. I'm going to visit these guys back in Las Vegas. Blue Tees, of course, they're huge in rangefinders. A lot of manufacturers are making these little handhelds now, where you've got that. You've obviously got the speakers, so not necessarily new tech, but there's more evolution and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm right where I want to be, so let's cut through here, and we'll go to ShotScope is the name of the brand. I can show you that $200 launch monitor, which is affordable for everybody. I mean, that's like a round of golf at a nice course, and you put that in as an investment, and you can do pretty well. Oh, looks like we have an autopilot zone, so it looks like we've got some self-driving golf carts here. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen those. It's comfortable in there? Yeah. Super comfortable, he says. These look pretty cool. Yeah. Here is the ShotScope booth. Here's where I wanted to take you. We'll see if it's on display. Everybody's talking about it. My Golf Spy. debuted this, and here it is right here. So $199. It's going on sale in March. And it will give you carry distance, it'll give you club speed and ball speed. And that's really all you need as an amateur. On the side there where it says H3, it's just an up and down selector where you can change the club. So it's really simple to use, very small form factor. They say it's very good in the heat, which is a huge concern of mine in Las Vegas. They say it's good, but I guess the proof's in the pudding. I'll have to test it out. Available again in a couple months, and actually if you want one of these you need to get on the wait list. So you need to go to shotscope.com and then sign up for their email list, and they will let you know when it's available to purchase, because I have a feeling this thing will sell out pretty much immediately. So good, affordable tech. Let's go through the Ghost Golf booth. So these are booths I haven't seen yet. If you want to see the huge manufacturers, I've got another live from yesterday where I really visited anybody and everybody. Oh, and hey, let's shout out Las Vegas, Reflection Bay. All right. My coach is out there in Lake Las Vegas. Shout out Jeff Gallagher. Ghost Golf, great product, really fun. Yeah. Who says that on the course all the time? Out of office, I like that one, and play bad fast. I don't like wearing stuff like that on my head because I don't know, it just denotes I'm a not very good golfer. I want to speak life into my golf game so I can play better. Here's Garmin. Garmin has some really pretty stuff. This is the Approach R50. And I just saw some lasers shooting at us there. But this looks like it is a home sim that will give you everything you need without a screen. So that's cool. And then they've got their Approach R10, which this is hopefully something that's getting better over time. But looks like they've got this paired with the iPad. Here's Mo. We're live, Mo, so I just wave. Give a shout out. We're live on YouTube.
Well, hello everyone. What is up? Big Mo here. I'm a Slopey to some. Hope everyone's having a great day.
I'm so sorry, but I saw you and I had to have you give the shout out. Thanks, brother.
Hey, appreciate
Good to see you.
everyone.
All right,
Thanks.
take care.
Good.
Big Mo, everybody. That was cool. Speaking of, and pretty funny, okay, if you know what's going on with Mo lately, if you're into golf at all, you've seen the Internet Invitational and the rangefinder controversy. I should go back and say, funny that I would see you at a rangefinder display. So we know he uses them. Oh, the TGL display here. Oh, this is new. Okay, we'll take a look at this. What do they have going on here? Again, comment where you're from, because I could use a little prodding on what to say next. I'm really good at talking a lot. I'm trying, there's some YouTube guys over here, and I can't remember their names for the life of me. Well, I know it's Mason, and I know it's, that's it, Busta Jack is here. All right, now I remember. So they're here, they're getting swarmed with people. Yeah, so Busta Jack making an appearance at Vortex Golf. I'll see if I can get Mason here live on YouTube, why not? Stockton, California. All right, shout out to CA. Yeah, we're a little bit of a ways away from where you're at, that's for sure. If you can ever get to the show, you should. And you got to apply, though, so it's not anybody that can come in here. You do have to apply. I applied as an influencer and got in. And you get to see all this stuff and kind of behold it for yourself. I was going to say hi, Mason, but it's okay. So you have smaller exhibitors, obviously, mixed in with the bigger exhibitors. and they pay a lot of money to be at these booths. That's for dang sure. And I know it's probably a good value for some of them, but also it's probably not a good value for some of them. Like, you got to get here and you have to sell, obviously, to make it worth your money. I love connecting with the smaller brands and telling their story and creating some content. I've got a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel right now. There's one product called the Water Weasel that is really cool, and if we go across, we'll find them for you. But if you lose a ball in the water, basically they built a golf ball retriever that will get 4 balls out. So you put one in, you get 4 out. I mean, of course, it's like a bonus. You can get, one at a time with your single ball golf ball retriever. But this one you can actually grab 4 at a time, which was really cool. I loved it. So I'm probably like, it's cooler than maybe what I'm hyping it up to be. But those are products that I love meeting with those people because they're small entrepreneurs. They have high hopes. They want to sell, they want to blow up. And if I can create a video that helps their product, like, I'm really not out here for the clout, I swear. On a bit of a rant, I'm not out here for clout or to build a following, although that's great. And again, would love for you to subscribe if you are on the stream and you're new. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is a big milestone in the YouTube space. I've been doing this channel for a little while. I don't do it full time, but I try to stay as consistent as possible with it, and would love for you to help me to get to 1,000 subscribers while I'm on this live stream. We're at the full swing. That's Tiger Woods' launch monitor and home sim. We're gonna go over here. Actually, let's check out the Toptracer technology. I made a little bit of a loop here, but now we're on the right path, and I can show you Nike Golf on our way. I see Nike. I see Yamaha is another brand. This is a cool setup. It's like Top Golf inside. Oh, Toptracer. Boy, everybody's really in the AI space now. So Toptracer IQ. They've got a display talking about AI. You can come here. They got their games and stuff. Has anybody been to Top Golf? Maybe you have. I think it's a ripoff. It's overpriced. Too much stuff going on. Okay, if nobody's at this range, I'm gonna hit a ball and just do it because I can on the live stream. So any predictions? Let's see what club I can get, and you tell me what yardage you think I can hit. So I'm a 10 handicapper, but I'm also not very tall. I'm 5'6". I'm gonna grab a 7-iron. What do you think I can hit a 7-iron as far as distance goes? So let me set this up, and hopefully I get a decent yardage on this. And I'll tell you what, if you guess correctly, within, let's say, 5 yards, you'll win a prize of some sort, and I will send it out to you. How about that? Okay. All right, hi guys. Welcome to Go Fish. I don't want to play Go Fish. So give me a second. So these are the displays again that you see. Like, everything is pretty, like, it's one-stop shopping, right? So you have apparel, you have accessories, you have clubs, you have home sims, and then you have a driving range. So let's see, driving challenge points game. I just want to go to practice. Let's start that. What club do I have? Again, I said a 7-iron, and actually it's 10. I'm building suspense here. If you're watching the not live, just skip ahead about 20 seconds, and then you'll see me actually hit this ball. Oh, I lost my mic. Got the mic back. Sorry. I'm here. Don't know where that fell off, but here I am. I need to put on my glove, so let's do that. All right. Energy back up. We saw our YouTubers. Let's go. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I hit only a couple balls on that AI trainer. If any of you have been on the stream long enough, I got a score of 88, which is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I've been working hard on my swing with my coach. I don't hit it far, but an 88 was pretty outstanding. Okay, so let's see here. 7-iron. Oh, we gotta pick the club. Let's go irons. 7, and we're all set. Okay, I haven't swung too many times today. Let's rotate the shoulders. Let's hit the ball. Oh, that was a little off the toe and pretty low. Okay, I got a number. Oh, it's exactly the number. Well, no, it's actually a little shorter. Okay, that was 150 on the nose. 150. And if you won, you're gonna have to be honest. That was the first swing. It was thin, a little bit of a draw, and a little low. Oh, that was even worse. All right. Let's see if we can get one good one while we're here. That was only a little shorter. So I hit that worse. I only lost 10 yards. So whatever club this is, I like it. Oh, let me do one more. Those are all pretty lousy. Okay. I think that might be as good as I'm going to hit it today. Yeah, just a low line drive. Okay, nothing really spectacular. That was the farthest one that I hit, 153, which that's fine. I mean, I'm usually 160 with the 7-iron. So considering I'm not warmed up and haven't flushed any of those, I'd take that. And they're all playable, by the way. Relatively straight. All right. Hey, we still got people on the live stream. All right. Thank you all for staying. Let's go to Nike. There's Nelly up on the board there. Oh, I didn't see the accessories yesterday, so we can see that today. New golf bags. Nike really did an amazing job coming to the show. Last year, their presence was, let's just say, not very exciting. It was mundane at best. Really just boring apparel, boring shoes. They brought it this year. We've got this golf bag here with some air technology, clearly what they're known for, right? So that rests against your back, and I'm assuming it's got to be a lot more comfortable than if you didn't have that there. Would be funny to bring back the Sasquatch. It would. I remember exactly what you're talking about, the Sasquatch. I would like to see Tiger Woods do the one with Frank, his head cover. Of course, Tiger and Nike, they parted ways a number of years ago. But I love the Sasquatch ads. I actually used to work for Nike back in the day. Not that any of you would necessarily care about that, but I worked during the era where that shield was the logo for Nike. So this was like early 2000s, 2003, 2000, and it was one of my favorite jobs ever. I worked at Nike Town in Las Vegas in the Forum Shops. If you've ever been to Vegas, been to the Forum Shops at Caesar's Palace, you probably know what store I'm talking about. And I worked there. It was one of my favorite jobs, again, of all time. I still miss it to this day. I was like 20, so that could have been 25 years ago. Holy cow. I'm 45 now. And now I'm dating myself. And also, that was a long time ago. That's all I'll say about that. All right, so we're gonna go back to the product section here. I got my glove on still. We saw putt view. Let's go farther down this way and let's see what we run into. Hitting mats, again, obviously, you have companies here that this is all that they sell. Sorry I missed that comment, whoever just commented in there. Let's see, all messages are visible. I know that store, it's a nice shopping area. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, it is a nice shopping area. They changed it a lot over the years. Nike Town back then is way different than what that store is today. It's still a Nike flagship store, but it sucks. I'll just tell you that. You'll get honest opinions from me. So if you like those, subscribe. I'm trying to think of some of the I have a hot take about Aimpoint. I love Aimpoint. I use it all the time. It's helped me eliminate misreads on a ton of my putts.
That's such a bad guy.
I don't know who this is here, but there's some big display. And somebody's just golfing. So you get all these displays here all the time, right? So I don't know who this is or what they're trying to figure out. But
Come on. That's so good.
they do this stuff all the time
You teach me how to do that?
throughout the show.
I can't do that. I can hit a screaming hook right into the woods.
Golf carts are a huge thing. I may have mentioned this at some point in the stream, but golf carts are so fun to watch at the show. I mean, they just have, like everybody has, you know, like Pimp My Ride for golf carts. There's brands like that that just soup them up. There's single rider carts. There's a cart that I captured earlier today that has a fully enclosed cab with HVAC in it. I thought that was dope. And not flashy, but very functional, right? And they say they're the first to market with that. That's a company out of Texas, Massimo Golf Carts. So we're coming up on the new technology zone. And this is where all the first to market stuff is, all these small brands that I was referring to earlier that I love helping and love serving. We'll see if we can visit any of those guys and find some new technology over there that might interest you. But here you get a really good view, and actually I'll extend the tripod and you can get higher up. And now you can really see, oh, this is funny. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for doing this. Just somebody's going to say, sir, you can't have a tripod 8 feet in the air doing a live stream. But yet here we are. I don't know that anybody else is doing these live streams as well. Just so you guys know, I have not seen another content creator just walking around doing a live. So I feel like I'm bringing you something unique, which is certainly what I would love to do to build a following and also serve a need to the content space. So here's the new product zone. You can see that sign there. Yeah, and I'm just not venting at this point, but YouTube makes these live streams really shaky, and I've gotten comments like crazy after my last one. You know, people want to see the show, and I'm using a very good phone. This is my 15 Pro. It has image stabilization on it. It's not set up with a gimbal or anything, and I'm just walking. But the compression on a YouTube live stream is not very good. For a reason, right? You need to stream live video. That's a lot of data that you have to run through the servers. And to get it, oh, here's the water weasel. We'll just do this because we're live and we're right next to it. So this is what I was talking about getting the balls out of the water. So you've got this. You've got a bunch of balls in here, and you can see the green. There's a bunch of moss. So if I just get the weasel, and I put it in there and just slide it, just a little bit of pressure. There's 2, and there's 3. And let's see if I can get 1 more, or if I already have 4 in there. I already got 4 in there. That's how easy this is to use. So you go in with 1, you get 4 out. I lost 1, but that's okay. So it's like it's a rubber TPU, whatever you would say. So basically it just slides in there, and then the rubber holds the ball in place while you fish everything out. So, yeah, they're getting all sorts of pub from a lot of people. Can I shake it out? Oh, no, you can't really do it. I'm going to have you guys do it. Okay. If you're filming me, I'm going to film you. There it is.
Yes. Love it. Yeah,
you guys have been, oh, I'm sorry. You guys have been doing great on social, by the way. I see who's visiting you all. Yeah. And then shout out Caddy Splash, because I've seen these guys like 3 or 4 times. But they are debuting the new tees. They've got the Caddy Splash, if you've seen that. I actually did give one away yesterday. Sorry if you missed out on that one, but they have the tees here, 4 for $6.99. It's a tee/divot repair tool, so it just keeps your pockets a little bit lighter. You don't have to carry a divot repair tool in your pocket. Like I got one of these from Skechers, and I mean, it's metal, right? It's a little bulky, so at least you have the tee and you can do it there. But these guys are grinding and they're selling. Hi.
I didn't get to scan you. I think my son did. Do you mind if I scan you?
Oh, of course, of course.
Because we're getting the videos just like you're getting the videos.
Yeah.
Like we took a video, you took a video.
Yeah.
I want to be able to tag you back.
I tagged you guys in my video, so you've got to
Excellent.
post it. Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
sure, absolutely.
Perfect. Thanks,
But
John.
you're on it. Appreciate it. Yeah, the water weasel folks are going to sell out. They were doing a show special. That thing MSRP's for 50 bucks, which again you could think is pricey, but everything in golf is freaking expensive. It's like stupid. Like I was at Putt View earlier. If you've been on the stream long enough, Putt View, those things start at $12,000. Oh my gosh! And I know I talked about their free app and like their technology's cool, but geez Louise, they want subscription money. I already ranted about this. They want subscriptions plus what you're spending, and it just makes me want to throw up sometimes with this game. Like, hi everyone, welcome, John. Iron Sharp and Irons Golf. Like, does anybody feel the same as I do as far as this game goes? Like, I should have picked up like axe throwing or archery. Yeah, insanely expensive. Axe throwing, archery, darts, basically anything besides golf, I would have saved a you-know-what ton of money for the basic stuff, exactly. So I actually do thrift a lot. I have thrifting content on my channel as well. I go to Goodwill all the time, and I'll tell you what I do. I give it away. I give it away to people I know. I have a golf group that I run at my church. So we've got like 25, 30 guys in the group. We meet up once a month officially, and then we get together throughout the, whenever. We just have a text thread, right? So I do give away clubs that I thrift all the time because like the game's so unaffordable. And then I'm thankful to one of my partners, Vice Golf. They send me like boatloads of golf balls. I give those away a lot too. So again, another reason for you guys to subscribe. I give stuff away. I love doing that. I'll probably give away at some point a golf bag from my friends at Sunday Golf. So there's incentive for you all as well for following. It's not just me asking for follows and not giving you something in return. So you can get some gear and stuff. So what motivates me again is not building, a brand that gets free stuff all the time. Although it's great, I'm never going to turn down free stuff. And I do have some partners that I do make some affiliate. Golf and Gospel, what up, dude? We're at the golf carts. Wish you were here, man. Golf and Gospel, check them out if you're on the stream. My guy Germ, yeah, that's his name, Jeremy, but we call him Germ. He does some great stuff. He's a big Jesus guy, just like I am. Shout out T's Crossed. And if you're into faith content or not into faith content and you want to learn more about God, he's your guy to help you out. All right, so single rider golf carts. I saw these guys last year. And I think these start at like $8,000. I could be off on that. I'm live on YouTube.
Okay.
What is the MSRP starting on these? I remember these from last year.
Yeah, so for the standard version, they run for about $7,800.
70. I got it right. I said $8,000. So there you
That
go.
was about close.
Yeah.
The one right behind you is our light version. That's on $6,800. And then you got your Robo Caddy sitting at $5,800.
Oh man, see, this is cool. Yeah, very cool. Go ahead.
So I don't know if you know about the Robo Caddy, but this actually follows you. So it's built for those guys who wanted to walk for a couple of holes and then drive at the same time and not stuck doing one or the other. That's what it's built for.
Yeah, and for $5,800, that's pretty dope. Okay, now I'm gonna have to, after this live, I'll come back and I'll record a segment with you guys for a long form video that I'm doing. So this is the Robo Caddy here, and I'm sorry, is it Inno golf carts?
Inno X1.
Inno X1. Okay, I see it. All right, I'll come back for sure. So this is my last day here, and I think they're going to do a half day tomorrow. But I've stayed in a hotel in the area for a couple days. My wife's going to pick me up here in just a couple hours from the show, and I'm actually staying with some friends. If you know the Florida area, the Orlando area, St. Cloud. St. Cloud's like an hour away from here, and the drive is just horrible with traffic. So I actually got a hotel while I was down here for a couple days. So I got to go back to that cart or that space. I didn't think I was going to have a 40-minute live on here, but yet here we are. And I'll go back and I'll give you guys a look at the apparel and maybe who we run into as we walk backwards. Again, I made another loop, so it's like I go straight and then I backtrack a little bit. So we're down the main drag. This is where all the people are. I'd say the crowd is thinner. Definitely thinner today than it was yesterday. This was wall to wall with people. I'm just keeping my eyes up to see what it is that maybe we haven't seen, or I haven't seen while I'm at the show. But all in all, really fun. And this is fun. So if you ever do get the opportunity, like you can build, a content channel, or if you do have a content channel, like my guy Golf and Gospel, the application is pretty simple. And typically they just verify that you are who you say you are, and you'll get access to the show here. But if you're not here, I'm here. And we'll give you a really good look at what's going on here. So now we've crossed over. We're moving into more accessories, absolutely, than technology, bags. Shout out Oars and Alps. I just want to shout them out. We're live on YouTube. I just love your stuff. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to be on camera, but if you have samples, I'm going to take one. Yeah.
Lip balm, sunscreen lotion, and our cooling and honey.
Thank you. Look at that free stuff. Okay, I'll give something away to somebody if you comment. I'm going to grab 3 more because I'm going to do a giveaway right now. That's it. We'll have a lip balm, we'll do a sunscreen, and we'll do a face wipe. And we'll give that away. First comment, I'll send it to you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you. First comment gets it. First comment. I need your address. You're going to have to email me. It may not necessarily be worth it, but if you want some free stuff, there you go. And maybe I'll throw in some golf balls. How about that? Let's do that. Okay, I have golf balls. I have things. I'll make it worth your time. And if I say worth your time, all you have to say is, I want that, and then I'll send it to you. Let's go see Good. No, you know what? They weren't on the live stream yesterday, if I'm remembering properly. Good is down here, so now we're fully in the apparel space. Okay, that was Brian Baumgartner, Kevin from The Office. He just walked past. I really wanted to make a Kevin joke, but I want to be respectful of everybody. Kevin Malone, accountant Kevin Malone. Please tell me you know wherever you live, whatever country you live in, that you know who Kevin from The Office is. All right, here's Good. I don't know who's here. Somebody could be here, but I think Good did a really nice job with their booth here. I think that this is the biggest footprint that they brought here to the show. I know that they had something here last year when I was here, but I think they did a really nice job setting up the booth. I know they had a nice party yesterday. They've got a Good Yeti. Like, these guys have absolutely been the OGs, one of the OGs outside of Rick Shields. I almost walked through an interview, but I didn't, so that's good. Apparel. And I know all these brands, they're lining up for spring. And Good, no exception. They'll probably have some new collection, right? So they did good. I love it. I walk around, everybody's like turning around like, what is this guy doing? We're live on YouTube. Nobody is doing this, which is kind of shocking. It's kind of shocking. I don't know. I think, you know what? Here, I'm just going to say it. I think that people are way more into looking good and serving themselves. Oh, did I say that? Hot take. See, hot takes. That's what you get from me. I think they're just into whatever it is that they're into, while I'm into serving. I'm into community. I'm into making sure that if I post something, that it really is worthwhile for you all. And now we're building a little momentum on the stream here. So here's Primo, Phil Mickelson's brand. I thought that was really hysterical how Phil Mickelson turned into a Primo ambassador. Again, I know like golf YouTube inside and out, so this is Grant Horvat. Grant may look familiar to y'all, and then Phil Mickelson certainly should, but Grant made a bet with Phil Mickelson. Not a hot take. Thanks, man. Grant made a bet with Phil, and Grant won the bet, so Phil had to put on their joggers, and now he's a brand ambassador for Primo. So cool display here last year. Their display was not this. So that brand is growing. There is no question about that. I also really like walking around. So I walked around a little bit on the outside of the show. So there's actually even people exhibiting outside the convention center floor, right? You know, because it's expensive. I touched on that earlier, but it's pricey to be in here. And I like just kind of trolling the outside, seeing the small brands that are here. Like this, we'll just walk up to this guy because he's going to love it. Fire Department Golf. What's up, man? I'm live on YouTube, and I was just talking about walking around on the outsides, right? Because I know it's expensive for you guys to be here. Tell me about your brand.
I'm a full-time firefighter
Yeah, grab it.
out of Naples, Florida. Avid golfer. One day going to play a round of golf about a year and a half ago. Came up with the idea. Searched the internet when I got home. Couldn't find anywhere that blended the two. And went home, started drawing on a piece of paper logos. Started drawing polo designs and then sent them to designers. Brought them to fruition and then sent them out to manufacturers and started a couple polos, couple hats. Now we got everything.
How long have you been in business for?
14 months.
14 months. Very
Yeah.
cool. Congratulations. So just really quick, take me through what you got here. I see the hats.
Yeah, for sure.
I see the polos.
We got these 2 ball markers here. Here's our 3 hats. We have 2 towels, magnetic towels with clips on them. You got our 2 club head covers right here. Duty cover. And then here's our golf bag as well. It's sold out right now. The only 2 I have left are the 2 that's here. And then we have the Den caddies that are coming out soon.
Yeah,
These are just samples right now, so those should be in just a few months.
Casey. Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for being at the ready for me.
Yeah,
Right place, right time. Good luck to you, man. Yeah, yeah.
Have a good one.
So that kind of stuff's cool. Love doing it. Love doing it. You know, I walked up to a booth that shall remain nameless, and they were just like, how big's your following? Like, and Germ, if you're still on, I know you know about this, right? This is kind of what it is. Another rant. I'll talk about how I don't get my identity from my number of followers, although it's growing. I get my identity from my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who says I am valuable, and he says the same thing about you. If you don't believe me, I would say you have to walk by faith and not by sight, and that's exactly how he operates, man. I met a guy yesterday here at the show, and this is a tangent, I get it. I met a guy yesterday. His name is Charlie Crenshaw. He has an Instagram channel, and I think he has a YouTube channel. His content is edgy, let's say. Edgy, for lack of a better way to put it. But we met online. I saw him in person here, and I went up and said hello. And then I'm wearing my brand, T's Crossed. Shout out T's Crossed, they're great. And so he saw the brand, and he's like, I know that brand. And he says, so let me tell you, I was an alcoholic for 20 years. And I prayed a prayer, and I said, God, I don't want to do this anymore. And he said he woke up the next day, and the thirst for alcohol was gone. And that's what he's about. That's what he's about, man. And I'm talking about God, not Charlie, but that's what Charlie's about here. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll turn it around in a second. There's a bunch of people here. Yeah. Yeah, Germ, I know you're with me. So I get it. Some people and I think I lost a few viewers even talking about that, which is, it's tough because we're just human. And my one line is that you have 100 trillion cells in your body, 100 trillion. And if you think that just appeared out of nowhere through a big bang, I don't know what to tell you. I think it's more skeptical to believe that we came from nothing than to believe that we came from a God that really loves us and cares about us. So there you go, rant over. Not a rant, but certainly a testimony. But that's where I get my identity from. All right, let's go back to the live. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but there's some sort of contest. And there's a bunch of people here. Holy cow.
Thank you very much. And now, folks, getting to real business. We're going to draw for 5.
There we go. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, okay. They're just giving away stuff. Oh, you know what? See, this is a good time to start asking brands because they don't want to take this stuff home with them. Excuse me. So we can start asking them, hey, do you want to give away anything? See, these are the things that you know when you come over here year after year, right? You know the day, and it's probably more likely tomorrow than today. But outside of your, like an Under Armour, they're going to pack up all that stuff, and they're going to say, no thanks. We don't want to give anything away. But there are other brands that just don't want to go back with everything they came with for cost or whatever. And so you can get some free stuff. So I'll never turn down a free item, especially an item that I could give away. Jay Lindbergh, this brand, big in Europe, right? kind of by appointment only. I don't think I could walk back there. Malbon is back in the corner. So the show floor is definitely fun. It's definitely interesting, and I just love, like I said, I really do love like going to booths like Casey was his name, the firefighter, right? He's standing there, and he's like, you know, desperate may not be the right word, but the guy is just trying to generate a little bit of buzz for his business, and he spent 20 grand to show up here today. The least somebody could do is just say hi and say, hey, what's your brand about? And make them feel like, you know, encouraged and that something good is happening for them. You know what I mean? So if I can just do that as a guy that's, you know, a YouTuber slash Instagrammer with a decent voice, and help them feel like their brand is getting a little bit of exposure, like, dude, I'm so down to do that stuff. Okay, so we've reached the end. I think I'm gonna cut this off here at 50 minutes. This was a longer freaking stream than yesterday. All right, well, thanks to everybody for tuning on. Again, if you got any value out of this, would love subscribes. We're on the journey to 1,000. We're almost at 1,000. We're closing in, which would mean a lot to me. I've had this channel for a little bit now and have worked really hard. Oh, there's Jody. Hey, Jody, thanks for hopping on again. Your Caddy Splash is safe. We did a giveaway yesterday, and Jody won it. Yeah, for sure. I can't, dude, it's so small here. I like have to, I know golfers at the end of your name. Yeah, happy to do it. I am curious, so I'm gonna post this stream and then people are gonna view it. Thanks, man. God bless you. I'm gonna post this and it's gonna go up on my YouTube page and the quality's gonna be shaky. And then people are gonna be like, dude, you suck. Which YouTube is the worst. It absolutely is the worst. Again, I don't get my identity from that. Obviously, I don't love hearing those comments, but if you want to serve me and go on and be like, hey, thanks again, when this goes up on YouTube, and be like, looks a little shaky, but you did a great job or something like that, that'd be cool. But that's it. All right, guys, thank you. Take care, and we'll see you. Man, I have content for like months, so I would suggest that you, if you want more in-depth stuff, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next video whenever I post it. All right, take care.